Hello everybody and welcome back to, well, the citywide Revolt. Okay, in this episode, for certain, we are going to finish off this mod once and for all. So I was a little bit of a salty goober in the last one, but that's okay, and that's why you show up, am I right? Probably. At least 10%. Yeah, I took a peek at, the next one. You know, as much complaining as I might do, oh boy, we are in for it now. So, we're just gonna start with Malkuth and go down the path. Oh boy, we get to use all 10 floors and there's 2 acts. Oh, aren't you excited? I know I am. An Arbiter, page 1, the head. All dice gain +1 minimum and maximum value. At the start of the scene, restore 3 light and draw until 5 pages are in hand. Doesn't change damage resistances while staggered. Take 20% less damage from status ailments. At emotion level 5, fully restore light every 5 scenes. Quick Vector cannot be redirected. Target's current die deals half as much physical and stagger damage on hit. Inflict 3 magnitude down and orientation askew. Target's current die deals half as much damage and physical damage. It's a counter die. Vector. It deals nothing and inflict 3 magnitude down and orientation askew. And then Sharp Vector. 3 magnitude down and orientation askew, and then Cage is gonna be a speed dice seal, and then Shockwave is gonna Shockwave, look at that. That's mass summonation right there. Lift. Inflict 3 paralysis and 1 fragile to target next scene. Combat start. On Clash Win, destroy opponent's next die, and then a 10-10 block. Very cool. Inflict 3 bind and 1 fragile to target next scene. On Clash Win, destroy opponent's next die, and then a 10-10. Inflict 3 bind and 1 fragile to target next scene. On Clash Win, destroy, and then a 10-10. And then limiter 5-9, 9-18 seal speed die for the target for the next scene. And then there's 2 claws. There's two of them. There's 2 of them. Trail. They can't be destroyed. Expiration. They deal extra damage. Serum K recovers a lot of health and inflicts anti-recovery. And then Serum R, it does a lot of damage. Serum V, it inflicts magnitude down and orientation askew. and then try Serum Cocktail. None of it can be destroyed. None of it can be destroyed. None of it can be destroyed. Serum R. Wait, I clicked on the wrong one. And then we have Serum W. It's a 30-30. And then Serum G. Inflict 10 bind and 3 fragile. Right then, let's give this a jolly old go. All of them have the head. Oh, that is just simply quite scrumptious, if you were to ask me. Now, let us partake of perhaps a restraining order upon thine... whatever, you know, whatever you want to call it, really, it does not matter to me. Let's go for a meticulous preparation, for you see, I think it will be quite useful for us. Yes, indubitably so. Then I'm going to assign the captain, of which I believe Gregory Adalis would actually be quite the good, quite good. It'd be quite good. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be just absolutely wonderful. I have full faith in him. Full faith. Yeah. There's only one thing left to do, and it's to absolutely get nay-nayed. Ugh! The pain! It's immense! Ha-ha! You've been debuffed. What are you gonna do now? Ha-ha! It is our turn to do damage. Ow. Yes. Little do you know, we're actually gonna do a crap ton to you, and you're not gonna be able to do a single thing. Matchlight on Kelana, just in case she survives, although chances are she won't. That's a freaking Tri-Serum cocktail already. Very cool. Okay. Well, if nothing else, I guess we may as well just freaking die, because we're not gonna be able to do much else. Frostblade combo, and then I guess we can try and counter that. Then I'm gonna go for loss of control. Let's go for Fiery Waltz, and then I guess we'll try, although chances are it's not gonna go very well for us. Oh yeah, this is great. Okay. Ah, the pain. Haha, haha. Damage tick. What are you gonna do against that, huh? Nothing. You're not gonna be able to do a gosh darn thing. Oh, my dice. Ooh, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Look at Dave, absolutely getting in there. Good, Kelana, absolutely nay-naying on them, even though they only take half damage. But you know what? That's okay. Even half damage is good enough. Loss of control, that's what I like to see. Bad news, though. She's probably gonna die. Hit him with the shockwave. Very good. Did you see those damage numbers? I bet you did. That's a Serum W. Oh, no. Ooh, that's a shockwave, mass individual. Oh no. But you know what? You know what? I like to see you try and counter all this, baby. That's what they call concrete, baby. Then we'll go for baptism. Yeah, and then we go for that adorable claw into the scorching light. Then we'll go for shock and wave before going for the frozen traces and dying a horrible death. It's been nice knowing you, but I think, yeah, multiple of us are staggered. Okay. All right. Oh, he's too fast. I will see you later. Oh, the pain. And that's another stagger. You know what that means. It's time for us to die. Let's, maybe we can recover health. Like, maybe we can recover from this, right? All of us are staggered, but I mean, what's the worst that'll happen? We all die? I don't think so. So, update, it hurts. Do we have an AoE? No. Well, alrighty then. Let's go die. Oh, they're all ranged. It hurts. Look at all that damage we didn't do. So be it. You wish to meet your end? Then you have come to the right place. So this is going well. Alright, that kills 2 of us and destroys our die. And there goes our other die. Alright. You know, something funny. I think if you don't kill them with your first group, you're just dead. Just a feeling. I don't know what gives me that sensation. But, yeah. Pretty sure you're just dead if you don't kill them with your first group. So... yeah, I guess, guess we're out of luck. Certainly what it feels like. Yeah. That's not gonna happen. So, that's okay. We're gonna give this another try. And we're bringing only our A game. No more messing around. Degraded trail. The strain. You will be my target. The wing voracious for knowledge. Oh, countered, I missed by 1. Oh, that's so upsetting. The crown of thorns. Okay. Light construct. Yep. Okay. Ugh. Double mass attack. Okay. Photon barrier this turn. Little earlier than I would have liked. Oh, and of course, they're not going for the same freaking speed die on Sally. To Book Hunter. Got through again. Ugh. Okay, and Shockwave basically just gets to get through freely since we didn't have much for it. I noticed a couple staggers. Oh, what? Destroyed the next 2 die. I thought maybe we would have gamed it, but no, apparently not. Ah. Okay. Can we pick something up for censored now? I don't think we can. I'm gonna go for bubble. Okay. Full grief. Okay, let's see how this goes. Ah, bad first start. Oh, and it destroyed the next die. Dang. Oh, right, they, like, can't be redirected. Yeah. Also, the dialogue's weird since we played the censored mod. Not sure why. Okay, Sally has passive. Wow, she genuinely just survived on 1 health before that? Okay. Immediately die. Actually, you know what? Despair. Sally. Censored. Okay. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Let's do inflict panic next scene. Let's try and go for it. And then let's go Stilted Realm. No real good targets for that. Okay, Vigilant Observation. Let's do Censored. Right there. And then scenario, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah. Ooh, ulterior logic? Hang on. Target's current die cannot be recycled. Then, build for old boys. Let's see if this works the way I think it... one of them didn't block it. That's better than I thought. Doesn't do damage. Sweet. Unfortunately, we get mega blasted. Okay, good dodge. Okay, censored. I believe that inflicts panic. Okay, anti-recovery, Triserum Cocktail. Hopefully we heal enough to not die. Certainly got close. Okay, where's my, there it is. And then I guess we could do multi-slash as well. Now we wait for the unhappy face. Yeah, I was there, I wasn't paying enough attention. There it is. Alright, let's see what we can do. Hit no one! Okay, even though its best chance was to hit Binah. Okay, Sally's not dead yet. We actually managed to block that. Ah. Okay, we got staggered, so we technically die, so revival passive procs. By the way, that's what I was gonna do with the whole censored thing. I was like, oh, look at the combo, whoa! But we can't even use it on Sally, so. Okay, manifest our ego. Oh, but it counted as 2 deaths. Okay. Well, 2 deaths is fair enough. She dead. Sally dead. So in that case, let's just drag another attack our way. Can't redirect that one. Can't redirect that one. Very cool. Let's redirect that one. Do they have double mass attacks coming? Sally kind of died again. Okay, counter die not working out for us. We saw that coming. Start getting some hits. Okay. That also means censored is no longer going to be very useful for us. Although, what if we use censored on Carmen? That might actually be kind of juicy. I guess it depends, but we're going to find out one way or another here shortly. Censored. Synchronize with censored. Immediately stagger all other characters and gain the following effects. Immune to status ailments and cannot become staggered, which makes you invulnerable if you took the other censored. At the end of the scene, reduce max stagger resist of all other characters by 15. From floor, ego pages can only use censored. Additionally, it becomes a 0-cost personal ego with 0 cooldown. Sacrifice activates on all other characters. Alright, let's gain some stats, shall we? Censored.
Do you feel it? There is nothing left. Only your end can be seen from here.
Yes. Now then. Despair. Minus 55 max stagger resist. Panic. Deal 60% less damage and stagger damage.
This is the only way that we can get through this, is by making them weak.
Then let us see what can be done. Ecstasy! Blah. Alright, well we got rid of one, but we cannot get rid of it all. Oh!
The end.
Regenerator.
Your damage is not enough. You cannot deal enough to stop me.
You can try.
desperation.
Ah! CMG, okay. Can't be staggered.
Do you feel the panic setting in? You will.
Shame a lot of what we have is, Slash. Because I would love to just take out Binah this turn. But we actually did. Also, was that a book of Citywide Revolt? I think it was.
Oh, you poor little thing. All that's left for you is death. And after I kill you, you will be nothing.
Recover a bit of our health. Double unstable charge.
More! More! Censored! I feel your end encroaching.
Unfortunately, we do end up dying to our own wounds. But Binah is down. All that remains is Zena and 2 claws. Can we possibly defeat that? I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can squeak out just a tiny bit of damage. Which... It looks like we're gonna get a little bit, but is it going to be enough?
Nom, 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 nom.
Okay, get rid of all those dice, do a decent amount of damage. Counter die does go bye-bye. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of damage. Trail, okay. Book of Light. Okay. This is fine. I, once again, would approach slowly, too. Ow! Big damage, okay. Gives us 2 strength. Bit of burn. CRMV. It's a stagger. Rip. Okay, recover a bit of health. Who do we think has the most likely chance of surviving? I'm gonna say Sombor. Just seems like probably the best bet for living long enough to be able to use this. Okay, let's do... okay, try and block, although we know our chances aren't good. And then... You know what? Now's our chance, because all of her stuff costs so much that she's not really going to be able to do anything. Let's go for Chain. I'm going to go for another Degraded Lock. Hopefully this hits. It would be really, really impactful if it does. Okay, Token of Friendship. And then I'm also going to go for Lean Bloody Wings. Then, as much as I'd love to go for Strangle the Storm, let's just try and get as much damage as possible. Good. Degraded Lock does hit. That is going to slow him down a lot. Oh, missed it by 1. Double Fairy, though. Double Lock. Sweet. Quite a bit of damage coming our way. Okay, our block dice can't quite do it. Okay. Okay, Fairy and Bleed. Okay, she has enough for Cage. Jeez, he's still I guess increasing their cost didn't really do anything. Let's go for another Fairy. And I'm gonna go for Shockwave. I want Shockwave to hit the empty. Actually, you know what? We have a better chance if we just do this. Yeah. You know what? Let's just ignore that. And then I also want to go for Clash of Blades. Could go for degraded. You know what? I'm actually gonna go degraded chain and just degraded fairy. Then, I don't think there's really a way that we stop that, huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just gonna have to deal with that. Powdye Slam could end up working out nicely for us. I'm gonna go for Tail. Actually, who can we heal? Let's heal Binah. Okay. It's not much, but it's something. And then that... Actually, let's put a bleed on you. Try and do as much damage as we can through AoE. Triserum Cocktail is obviously a little bit hard to get through, but so long as we can kill one of them, if we're killing one of them per floor, honestly, that's not even that bad. I mean, you know, obviously could be better, but it's not the worst. Powdye Slam does work out very nicely for us. Okay, Marcos is going to take a little bit of damage, but he's one of the ones with the revival passive. By the way, Azazel's revival passive has already gone off, which is just fantastic. And boom, down goes Xena. Anything past her is a bonus. Although I think we should be going for the claw that's already kind of injured. Okay, not quite enough to stagger us. It's time for Big Eyes.
Big Bird with its many eyes decided to watch over the forest for intruders, for Big Bird's eyes could see very far and see things that we cannot.
Okay, what are you going for? Okay. That is a lot of attacks coming for Sombor. Let's go Powdye Slam. However, that does allow us to get some relatively free hits in. So let's make absolute use of that. I'm going to go for Lock, as well as Fairy. Actually, I'm going to go for the free Fairy. That way we can preserve some light. I'm going to go for a Restrain. And then Degraded Pillar to slow him down. Degraded Fairy to try and get him some damage. Okay. If we can just slow them down and actually do some damage... Oh, lost the clash by 1. Okay, counter die, not quite enough. Eeh, very close to a stagger. Powdye, yes, very good. Okay, multi-slash isn't quite able to get through. That's fine. Restrain, slow them down even more. Just keep slowing them down as much as possible. Expiration for cost. Okay. Honestly, tackle mount. And then, jeez, you're going for him, huh? Let's go loading, and then Book of Light. Then I want to go for Clash of Blades while we just get it. And then Lean Bloody Wings. Then I'm going to go for double free Fairy. Reason I'm not going for Chain, by the way, even though it does seal, it's not going to do much damage. However, you know what? And then let's seal here again. And then I want a Degraded Fairy. And then can we potentially protect Sombor? He's taking a lot of damage. We take less damage on that die. And then let's go brace up right here. Okay. Oh, missed it by 1 again. Oof. Okay. As long as Sombor stays alive. Okay, tackle him out. Yum, 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 yum. Brace up, get us some draw. Book of Light, get us some, you guessed it, light. Clash of Blades, Lean Bloody Wings. This might even be a stagger. Even though their resistances don't change, staggering them is still a really big deal. Small beak. Okay, all 3 eggs are on Sombor. Can he make an omelet? I'm really debating Twilight, I gotta be honest. However, I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna re-roll again. Just eat the, that's the one. So, he's staggered. You are getting a lot of damage. Lock. And then double free fairy. Okay. Then lock. Another fairy. Then I want to go in the name of justice and shockwave. Okay, nothing else we can protect him from? Not really. Let's go for double stat up. Can we potentially block this? With Season the Meat, we might be able to block it. Then I'm going to go for Will of the City and Tail Whisk. And let's hope this is enough. Okay, lock him down. Apply a bunch of fairy as much as we possibly can. Double lock. Shouldn't be able to use his really expensive cards from this point on. Season the Meat. Okay. Apply some bleed. Gain some strength. Recover as much health as we can. Some burn. Strength and endurance. Okay. Oh, he gets to do so much this turn. Okay, any way we can stop any of that? Doesn't appear so. I'm gonna go for Jatithya. Yeah, these are absolute fastest. Let's hope that she's moving quick enough. Let's go for Fairy. Degraded Seal, 10 to... Yeah. And then, let's hold. Then, Lean Bloody Wings. Token of Friendship. And then, I want to go for Tackle Mount, just in case. And... a fantastic feast! Directly into Book of Light. Then... Shockwave, Will of the City, Multi-Slash. Let's see. Okay, double seal. Okay. What's the best way to recover some health? Hope? Yeah. Okay. Give a little smoochy smooch. Then multi-slash, shockwave, and pierce through. Hopefully that is enough health and enough to kill. Okay. Part 2. I wish we were a little bit further along in terms of emotion levels, but gotta work with what we got. It's even worse. It's even worse, dude. I'm going through some I'm going through the 7 stages. And Arbiter page 3. The head. Adaptive armor. Okay, relatively same. Shockwave. Purge all status ailments from self. Gain 10 resilience. On hit, inflict 1 feeble. Entrap. Okay, yeah. Zena. If you hear that snoring, that's my dog. Shockwave, 27 to 30. All enemies are affected half as much by power-related effects as seen. Inflict 1 feeble, 27 to 30. Birdcage. Baral. Okay, try Serum, Serum R, Serum W, Serum K. I want to cry. Who do we even think first? Zena? Zena into Binah, into Baral, into Executioner? Serum M. Recover 50 stagger resist. Yeah, I think that's the way we should do it. Zena, Binah, Baral, Executioner. Double Tri-Serum Cocktail. Holy... Or no, Serum R, Tri-Serum Cocktail. Ugh! Disgusting. Okay. Let's see. Okay, you... Slash isn't gonna do much to you. I'm actually gonna go for Chain. I think now's the best time. Okay, no one's going for Marcos. Pretty safe. In that case, Justitia. I'm also gonna go for Shockwave. Multi-Slash. Also, we need to get rid of Pierce Through. Unfortunately, he just doesn't do enough damage for it. Okay, let's see. Let's Restrain. I want to restrain this. Oh yeah, freaking Binah's gonna be so freaking annoying to kill. Shockwave just to stop Sombor from taking as much damage. Okay. Try and block those. 7? God. Try and block that. Okay, then Will of the City, Book of Light. Okay, Binah, 10 to 12. So what are you going for? Okay, that has a good shot. That has a good shot. That has a good shot. Okay, you know what? Seems fine. And a double Degraded Fairy. Okay, very good. Off to a good start. Can we keep it up? I sure hope so.
Let us see with your judgment.
Shame we have so much Slash. The Librarian's attacks deal bonus damage equal to the number of scenes that pass without them taking damage. Oh, that's not happening. Now, Punishment, on the other hand. After taking damage, the first die of the first page. You know what? Do we just go all in on Sombor here? Because he's also got the recipe. You know what? I think we literally go all in on Sombor. Sombor? You're the carry this time, buddy. Don't let us down. You're also the carry because you're so freaking, you know, tanky with Greta, so I'm really hoping that works out. Let's go for Twilight. Okay, let's see if this is enough. Go for Lock. Lock again. And then I want Chain. Good. Then Chain here. Chain here. That's all we got. So, could go for Arcana Hope. None of us even need it right now, so let's make use of what we've got. Go for Pierce Through, even though it's not really going to do anything. Tackle Mount, just to win that. Let's see, what are you doing? Do we have any strength? No. Let's see, 5 to 12, 6 to 9, but we have... Let's see, we have +2. And then you're not the chosen one, and then we have +3. Okay, let's go season the meat. It might work out for us. We're certainly gonna see. And then let's try and restore a bit of our sauce. Can't go for Strangle the Storm just yet, so let's gain some strength. Let's do that. Brace up. This would also probably be a pretty good turn to Twilight. Are you... Nope. Try again. Okay. Oh, setting ourselves up for next turn as well. Oh, ended up losing it. Barely, though. That was actually relatively close. Right. Can't be destroyed. Well, you know what? We still got a hit off. Slash of Blades, recover as much health as we can, Bleeding Bloody Wings. Not only is it going to be 3 hits with a bit of bleed, and we're going to restore a bit of light and draw a page, we're also going to restore a little bit of health. Will of City, going to be able to be pretty good for us. We're going to inflict a little bit of bleed to Binah. Okay. Restore a bunch of stats. Brace up is going to help us draw. Hopefully, this is all going according to plan. Is that another freaking Binah that just showed up? Are you joshing with me? Okay, we have another freaking Arbiter to deal with. Here I was thinking that we were off to a relatively good start. As it turns out,
We were only falling for their plan.
I'm gonna go for Degraded Shockwave. Ooh, actually, you know what? No. Go for a Lock. Then go for Degraded Fairy. Let's go Shockwave here. Brace up. Okay, I don't think Marcos can block this, I gotta be honest. So let's go Shockwave. 3, 7, 4, 7, 48, and then this will be 30, so... Okay, I don't think that'll be enough. Let's go for Powdeye Slam. It at least has a bit of a higher chance. Let's get some counter blocks going, and then I want to restore some light. Then, let's go for both chains, one of which is going to be free. Let's just see what happens here. Counter dice are not quite enough. Binah's gaining a little bit of emotion. We really need to pick up the emotion levels here, boys, before it's too late. Okay, Sombor's taking some damage. Sombor's staggered. Sombor's actually about to die. I don't know where he took all that damage, but... Alright, we invested a little bit too much into Sombor, it seems, because now he's dead, and we have absolutely no ego pages at all. Here comes a Serum W. Okay, well, that could have been better. Yeah, that could have been better. Again. No. Again. Okay, good enough. Oh, really unfortunate. Not much to do about it now, but it's pretty unfortunate. That's 2. Can this... Okay, it can be redirected, so in that case, I'm just gonna go for Lock. Okay. And then that's basically gonna be that. And then just try and do a tiny... How many attacks are coming? Only 2? You know what? Go for Restrain on Binah. Then... Arcana Wave, 8 to 14. That's actually not enough. What about Arcana Flash? Let's go for that. Token of Friendship. Multi-Slash. And In the Name of Justice. Okay, just heal as much as we can. Oof, didn't win, barely. That had to have been ridiculously close. Well, you know what? Marcos Jr. tried his absolute best. Unfortunately, I think we are going to die. That healing, barely. Actually, no. I think our iron resolve or iron will procced. Oh, so close. Dang. Well, you know what? I'm not going down without a fight. If you're gonna kill me, then I'm taking some of you with me, and you won't stop me from doing so. I will show you. Just do as much damage as physically possible to all of them. Strangle the storm! Okay, Marcos goes down. Alright, we need an intruder. And then I'm gonna go for Apocalypse. Not that we can use it, so it doesn't really matter. But actually, maybe we can. Do we go for Giant Shockwave and just say screw it? I'm gonna say that we do, and then we're going to go for Apocalypse here, and then yeah, just try and get some finishing damage. Alright, this is our final stand. Xena is dead. Okay, how much damage can we potentially fish out? Not much. Do what you can. It's all the faith we have left. I guess all the hope. Ah, not much blunt damage. Okay, good fairy damage. More fairy. Just do as much damage to Binah as possible. Make this as quote-unquote easy as possible for whichever floor comes next. 122 health. That is so freaking close. Not to mention, we also did good damage to both the Executioner and Baral.
Alright then. Right back into it.
They're pretty tough right now, though, because they already have a few emotion levels, so I'm really hoping that we'll be able to squeak something out. Which, right now, it's not exactly looking good, but I wouldn't say it's looking bad, either. Boy, freaking Amaterasu's Nihil combo is really not working out lately. Let's just gain as much strength as physically possible. I want Blades Wetted by Teardrops, but first, I want Despair. Okay, now, Blades on Sosa. Oh, we all started at high emotion level. Oh, that's so nice. That is such a just nice thing. Let's go for loading, because we might be able to block some of it. And then that's basically all we're going to be able to do. Okay, pretty sure Amaterasu is going to die shortly. Let's go for a really early Arcana break, and then we will go for a vertical slash. Let's go Will of the Prescript. And then let's have some fun. And then Mend. Yeah, Mend. Okay, then I'm gonna swap. Can't swap yet, but I want to swap to Blunt as soon as we have the opportunity. Okay, we have higher speed. And then let's gain more haste. Let's see how this goes. Probably, well, Amaterasu's about to trigger his death passive, where he's undead for like 2 turns or whatever. Jeez, that is a brutal shockwave. And then we're inflicted with Feeble this turn as well. Oh. Now, if they want to go for Amaterasu, that is perfectly fine. Now, here's hoping we actually get some attacks. Serum W on Amaterasu, that's fine. He's literally death immune right now. Okay, don't stagger. As long as Sosa does not stagger, we have a chance to do some serious damage. Okay, Kinsey staggers, that's alright. Preferably don't die. Okay, Arcana Break, doing a bit of damage. Okay, bit of healing. Gain some haste. Okay, more strength. Companion. The first enemy, yes. Companion. Seal Die, yes. That has proven to be immensely useful. So, I want to hit you. I don't want her to go for anyone else. I need you to counter her. That way, you have the highest possible chance of inflicting the right status. Then, Sword Sharpened with Tears. I want to use that right here. On, this is Baral, right? Yes. Okay, good. Then I want to go Wing. No. I want to go Brace Up. We need a draw. Wing Braces for Knowledge. Okay. Blunting. Okay. Let's get the blunt out. Ooh, that sounds weird.
Big turn incoming.
Okay, double freedom hit. And double clash win. Okay. Double seal. Great. Witch Dream, just to recover a bit of resources. Oh, so close. Now, if we kill her, everybody gets a bit of health recovery. Okay, we lost Kinsey. Which sucks, because we're also about to lose Amaterasu. Okay, big damage. Ooh! We got 2 procs. Very good. Double damage. Okay, seal another speed die. Inflict a bit of burn. Draw. So close. Okay, Serum R on Amaterasu, not the end of the world. Another courageous offense. Ugh. In the first end of an... Okay, they can't be destroyed, so let's re-roll. I want to go for Magical Girls on Tiphereth, so if she does lose, that won't be the worst thing in the world. Gold Rush, just in case. Okay, Binah is almost dead. Who is Serum W going on? 30-30? If the die roll... Boost minimum and maximum... Okay, you know what? Let's go for it. And everybody has a bit of extra strength. Let's clash with this, because it's okay if we lose. Stab. Vertical slash. Okay, she's basically dead, right? Yeah, practically dead. However, I'm gonna go for a high kick just in case. Sink into misery because it might work. Binding arms, and then let's go multi-slash. Then I want to go sword tempered, and then let's have some fun. That'll be really, really good for us. Wing voracious for knowledge, even if we don't win, and then mend weapon. Here we go. Okay, we lost, but that's fine. Amaterasu soaking a bit more damage, sealing 2 speed die. Lily's almost dead. Big damage from Face Yourself. That looked like 40. Amaterasu soaking more damage. Okay, Sosa isn't quite staggered. Oh, but the 1 block was enough. Tri-Serum Cocktail, yeah. Ugh, potentially could have clashed it had we not gotten staggered. Lily is also dead, and Amaterasu dies because it is the final turn. Acidic Sludge. And none of these matter because we can't use them. Okay, Binah was not affected. Let's go for... honestly, do we just try and finish her off? I think we do. Horizontal. Vertical. Let's do Wish. Okay, this is as good as we can do. As long as we can potentially get a kill. Although it looks like it's going to be close. I really wish we could have killed off Binah to get a little bit of a heal, but I also don't think it really would have mattered, unfortunately. Ouch. Boom, Binah's down. By the way, I'm kind of upset we're just hearing, like, the generic music rather than Tiphereth's. Because that's... Tiphereth's music is, like, so good. Oh, we're gonna hear it? No, we don't even hear it now, really. 150, 283. We got this. We've got this. Okay, they take a little bit of burn. Okay. Go for Brawl, go for the Executioner, then go for the final Arbiter. Alright, turn 1. Okay, not the greatest start in the world, but veiling after images. Good, double dodge. Getting ourselves all stacked up. Basically trying to get ourselves going. Try to get ourselves unlocked if possible. Okay. Tri-Serum Cocktail on Caius does kind of suck. However, maybe not the end of the world. I could have sworn I didn't go for Combined Tactics. I wanted to save it, but apparently I ended up using it anyway. Okay, double dodge. There was no world where we get that. Put a tiny bit of bleed on him. That's enough. Glitter, Sheeta. Then, you know what? I actually want to go Look of the Day on Sheeta. I know that sounds a little crazy, but I actually think that's going to be relatively strong. Okay, he's recovering some health. That's a little bit of a problem. Okay, let's sever Shin, and then let's do double pre-work, just so we're nice and bloody next turn. Combined Tactics. Apparently we didn't use it? I'm not really sure what happened there. 7 of 10. You know what? Go for it. And then I'm also going to go for Combined Tactics, and I'm going to go for Unlock. Then, let's see, we need to use Blunt. So let's go Appetizer. He's got a bit of bleed on him. I'm also going to go for Unlock 2. Okay, honestly, we can go for Lacrimosa. Actually, while using this, make targets take bonus damage. I don't even think we're going to get much use out of that. So, let's go for Mince. And then I want to go for Butcher. Then, let's see. Let's go Lift the Mountain. Okay, Sheeta, get ready. Okay, let's do this. Good dodge. Pre-work, double proc. Serum K is going to recover a bit of health. Hopefully we can do more than what he recovers. So far it's looking good. Good dodge. Okay. That's some strength for us. Oh, it's so close! Yes! Baral is dead. Now we got to deal with the Executioner and the Buddy. Okay, let's go for Friend on Crimson. And then Black Swan. Okay, can't do anything to her this turn, so we're just kind of going to have to deal with it. Let's do Herald's Congregation. I actually have a good feeling about it. And then let's go Shockwave. And then Vigilant. Then we have a bit of bleed on us, so let's just do as much as we possibly can. Really early Manifest Ego. Unlock. Get a counter die going. Get potentially another counter die going. Okay, we need to use Pierce this turn, so I'm going to go for Overwhelming. And then Final Unlock. Okay. This is going to give us more power. And then Appetizer, because he has bleed. And then let's gain some strength. Now we wait for Unhappy Face on Sheeta. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Now! Okay, Caius might get staggered. Hopefully not. Big damage on Sheeta. That's okay though. Good block into a dodge. Big damage. Okay. Dodge. Good. Blade unlocked. Okay, good. Okay, are we double blade unlocked? I think we are. Gain some strength. Inflict some bleed. Okay, he's so close to dying. Oh, here we go.
Did you think you were rid of me? Well, let me show you the combined might of this floor. Let's do this. Lacrimosa! You have been lost. Now prepare for your extinction. The strength, the pre-work. You are all alone. Meanwhile, we have the power of determination, camaraderie, and friendship. You might have raw strength, but we... I don't know why the song restarted, but we have the determination to keep on living. So be it! Do what you must, and we will do what we must.
Okay, Caius got staggered. Double dodge into a stat reduction.
Unlock the will of the prescript.
Morta.
Checkmate. The head has been beheaded. Okay. So, I was told that there is a very special thing that we should do, and this is it. So, page of an assistant librarian of history. Post haste. Gain an additional speed die at emotion level 2. Assistant librarian. Lower the minimum and maximum value of all dice by 2. Gain 3 protection and stagger protection each scene. For each emotion level this character has, boost the maximum and lose protection and stagger protection, minimum of 0. At emotion level 4 or above, draw an additional page and restore 1 light. Okay. Take 20% less damage from burn. Half of protection is preserved between scenes with a cap of 5. Ruinous light attack. If 2 or more attacks connect, restore 2 light. On hit, gain 1 strength. On hit, gain 1 strength. Crown of Fire. All dice played by this character gain on clash win, inflict 3 burn. Ruinous charge and cover. Gain 3 protection and stagger protection. On clash win. Inflict 1 shock and breakthrough. Gain 1 protection and stagger protection next scene. If no other allies are present, also gain 1 strength. Inflict blaze and burn. Okay. If 2 or more connect, draw 1 page. On clash win, breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. Patron librarian. At emotion level 2 or above, reduce incoming damage from all sources by half the amount of burn on self. Alright, fair enough. Set a light. Inflict 10 burn to self. Restore 2 light, draw 1 page. Target restores 1 light, inflict burn and dazed. Era of Fire. Can only be used at emotion level 3 or above. Restore 1 light, inflict 10 burn to self. 4 to 16, gain 1 blaze. 8 to 32, inflict 2 burn. Alright. Now let's see if we can get through this. So we're not gonna do much damage this turn, but that's okay. Oh, you hate to see it. Okay. Double prickly thorns, you love to see that. Shockwave into the double dodge. Okay, restrain working out that time. Good.
Frozen traces. Wane to Epitime.
We've got this. We know them better than they know themselves. They just don't know it yet.
Go! Annihilate them! Their hopes, their dreams, crush it all! They stand no chance against us. Kiwen! Ra! Restrain!
Bonk.
Fiery waltz
With double damage proc, you'll love to see that.
No. Scorching light. I overpower you.
Dead to burn. I thought that was supposed to be what you're good at. Let's do... Happy Man. Do we have a lot of... Burn. And then we'll do Kilana on Clash. And that should be relatively good. I guess we'll see. But I'm thinking it'll be good. Can we use either of these? We could use Frigid Hellstorm. Hailstorm? Yeah, I guess that sounds better, huh?
Let's do this. Dave hits him with the frigid vessels. Flash freezing cut. Good. Burn. Rah, rah.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. Match light. Bam. Probably gonna go deaf, but that's actually... Yee. You're not taking damage. I find that sus among us. I need to stop. I've been making that joke way too often recently. Okay, apply some burn. Damage proc. Nope. Ample burn, though. Meh. 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 Still alive, are you? Well, not for long. Era of Fire, alright? Oh! You gots to go. You gots to burn away. Oh, even the damage procs aren't doing anything. Alright, I see how this is going. Although we did just get a stagger, even the stagger is not quite enough. So we're just gonna keep beating on Pseudo Malkuth before she burns herself away. The Patron Librarian of Technological Sciences. Boosts the minimum and maximum value of all dice by 1. Gain 5 protection, stagger protection each scene. For each emotion level this character has, gain 1 less protection, stagger protection. When using a combat page, all dice on the page deal more damage and stagger damage against targets with slower speed, 5% per point, up to 100%. Okay. Quick math. At the end of the scene, if this character took less than 15 damage, recover 5 HP. If less than 5, also gain 1 strength. At the end of the scene, if this character has dealt at least 15 damage, gain 2 haste and damage up. Next scene. Oh, it's like things that are perfect for their floor. I see. Okay, I gotcha. Or at the very least, go well with their floor. Restore 1 light, draw 1 page. Okay, pin down. Ruina slide attack. Offensive stance. Gain 3 Give 3 damage up and fragile to all allies this scene. Okay, we've seen that one. Ruinous Indiscriminate Shot. Single use. If 2 or more attacks connect, replay this page on a random enemy up to 1 time. 1 to 10, 3 times. On clash lose, gain a breakthrough. Target's current die cannot be recycled. Okay, focus strikes.
Bullet of Progress.
Can only be used at emotion level 3 or above. This page is used against all enemies. Gain 1 damage up the scene. On hit, seal a speed die. Okay. Alright. So they have the same. Light attack, offensive stance, charge and cover.
Alright.
So this is like a victory lap. This. Oh, that's nice. That's fun.
Let's go Will of the Prescript, even if it doesn't work. Puppeteer and Puppeteer. You know, it's hard being this perfect with what I do. But yet I still do it. The puppeteering, that is.
Let's counter that. Don't have any 0 cost, that's okay. Let's go Prayer of the Soul. And then Cognition right here. Then
I want to hold the line.
And do some damage to fake Yesod.
Prayer of the Soul.
Ow, ow, ow. You are being quite, how do I say, intolerable.
Okay, gain some light.
Shockwave. Blah, blah, smack. Smack. Ah, slash, smack. It appears as though you are simply outmatched.
Metallic ringing. It's time to go back to basics. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. You know what? 1 bonk is good enough.
Let's do this. The strings.
It hit enough of them.
The Prophecy of Fear.
Shockwave.
End of the line.
Ow. Okay, those didn't work.
But
Because we lost the clash, we gain charge. So technically, I am still the victor here. Bonk. Stab.
recklessly charging in is not an efficient method of offense.
Okay. Let's do more strings. Can't do it on Mao just yet, so let's go Voracious. Multi-slash.
As I said,
The ultimate attack.
Bonk.
The wing voracious for knowledge.
Okay, let's do Clash Win, Ingvar.
Yesod debuffs, and you kill.
Twisted Circus Blade. I don't think we even have enough. We don't even have enough light for it. Alright, this die cannot be recycled. Boom. Tanky as possible. Now, enhancing strings. Oh, Yesod doesn't have any. Oh, no. Okay, well, that sucks, but hey, what are you gonna do? Alright, as much damage as possible.
Now then. Finish him off.
Oh, he got staggered, so he doesn't get to finish. Wow, that stagger was so unfortunate for you.
It's time.
For Hod. Treated weaponry. When inflicting most status ailments using combat pages, inflict 1 additional stack. When using a melee combat page, if target has bleed, offensive dice on the page deal 1 to 2.
Wow, that sounds pretty useful.
All dice gain +1 power for each different status. Oh! That sounds so good. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Exsanguination.
Inflict 12 bleed to self. Gain 2 strength this scene and the next scene. All class win at 3. Snowfall Blitz. Restore 3 light. Draw 1 page. Inflict 1 ice splinter to self. Inflict chill, bind. Light attack. Ruinous Mangle. Upon each successful slash attack this scene, inflict 1 bleed next scene. Inflict 1 bleed, inflict 1 wound, boost slash dice power by +1 next scene. On clash win. Huh. Would you look at that? That's pretty solid.
Prep up the main dish.
Inflict 5 bleed and 1 wound to target.
And Blood of the Covenant.
Wow, that looks legit in red instead of green. Can only be used in emotion level 3 or above. Upon each successful attack this scene, recover HP equal to target's bleed. Inflict 3 wound. Inflict bleed equal to target's wound. Okay, these are the same. Alright, fair enough. Oh! Oh! The Darling Hod. No wonder Sheeta couldn't win that. He sees the outfit, and he thinks, oh my, it's Hod. Obviously, it isn't, but, you know, it happens. We all get confused, Sheeta. We see the outfit, and we're like, oh yeah, that's definitely the person who it is. But, unfortunately, in this situation, that's actually not Hod. So, you know, if you could have done a bit of damage, that would have been cool. But I'm just saying, I understand. I know why it happened, and it's fair enough. Just, you know, next time, now that you know, maybe don't lose the clash, right? Right. Losing.
Bow, 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 bow. Again. Bow, 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 bow. Once more. Yes. Do you feel my immense power? You will. Ow, ow. Unlock stage 2.
Shockwave, inflicting a little bit of bleed. Ho ho ho. You love to see when it simply does enough damage. Look of the day. I'm kind of liking that look of the day glitter combo. That is like, that's pretty solid, honestly. Why didn't I discover it before? Oops, wrong face. Oh, I saw the teeth and got confused. Rip. Luckily, Sheeta's insane, so it's okay, but, you know, that could have been better. Maybe next time I shouldn't be the one who messes up. Big stagger.
Blade unlocked. Second blade unlocked.
You know what? Cocoon, bam.
It's debuffing time. Proxy.
And then, can't do that yet. So we'll just go unlock.
Dead. Proxy. Again. And now, only you.
Very nice.
The patron librarian of art.
Reawakened fearlessness. Upon recovering from stagger, gain 1 strength and protection for the rest of the act. If this effect is activated 5 times in a single act, this character cannot be staggered. Long rest. Doesn't change resistances while staggered. If this character did not use any pages for a scene, recover 5 HP and draw 1 page. Your dice have, on clash win, a random ally recovers 3 HP and stagger resist. Wow, that'd be great for
Marcos Jr.
Give me a break. Restore 1 light. On hit, restore 1 light. Light attack, charging cover, power of will. Become immune to stagger damage this scene.
Okay.
Oh. Ruinous collision. Draw 1 page, boost Pierce dice power by +1 next scene. On clash win, restore 1 light, gain 1 strength, twice.
Torrent of imagination.
Can only be used at emotion level 3 or above. Lose half of current stagger resist. All allies recover 10 HP and gain 3 protection. Inflict aroma, recover HP equal to aroma. And then pretty much the same. Alright. Yeah. Oh man, freaking Netzach's voice has completely left me.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and give it our all, I guess.
It's good enough. Allegro. Into Largo. Into... Resonant Scythe. Ooh. The combo. And then, let's go... Veterans into Reverberation. Oh, we're pulling something off. That's what we're doing. Wait. What do we have? Recover staggers. Alright, let's go Pleasure. Okay, Happiness. Good. Great. Try and counter that, even if your chances are low, and then swap that, do that. Then, the Donkey's Bray, and Shockwave. Should be good enough. Allegro. Largo, bring it back down. Budding Promise. Reverberation. We have 2 of them doing it. Okay, Resonant Scythe was, in fact, unneeded, but that's okay. Donkey's Bray, buffing ourselves up a little bit. Shockwave almost worked out. You know, it's a thought that counts. Okay, they're gonna have extra Pierce. Let's, who has the most Pierce? Actually, I think it's Kura.
Human. Attack. Soul. Disappear. Gone. Wand.
Add all dice. Yeah. Let's draw a Prune the Roots, because right now we can't actually discard any of these. And then we could go for Genesis Blossom. Oh, that's going to be a strong turn. Yeah, oh, look at all this Singleton. Look at, all this Pierce and Singleton. Oh yeah, this is going to be good value. Alternatively, we could have put it on Isabel, but nah. Yeah, whatever. It's not even that big of a deal. Okay, now, what do we have? Tempo 1. Hit this, reduce the cost. Okay. Do it. And then Allegro. And then Adagio. Okay, and then go Fervent Emotions. And Book of Light. I think Juicy turn? Juicy turn. Hopefully. Okay, we draw. Overpower them completely. Fervent Emotions. The Book of Light. Will of the Prescript. Bonk, bonk. You didn't need that stagger, did you? Morto. Allegro. And now, Adagio. Okay, we are at 2. How many chances do we have? The tempo is broken after 5 more incorrect conducts. Whew! I mean, that's pretty solid, right? Okay, hang on. We got this. So let's... Allegro. Largo. And then... boom. Okay, yeah. Largo. Yes. Okay. Which one have we not used? K9. Let's go K9. And then... I'll just unlock. And then, let's use Budding Promise. This is gonna hit like a truck. Then we go for Cylinder. And Wolf Fang. And then... Will of the Prescript. And Emotional Turbulence. Big value. Okay, Allegro. Bring it back down. Hit him hard. And take it around town. Budding Promise. I think we need to just start using some of these. Okay, Laughing Powder. That is just overall pretty good for us. Dagger Blitz. That's the one. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, and then we can Genesis Blossom. Okay, yes. Good, 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 good. We are at 3. You know what? Good enough for me. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. 3 is good enough for me. And then, yeah, just let it ride. Haha. 1 and 2. Dagger Blitz. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it's close enough. Yeah, he's going for AoE, whatever. Just, I don't even care. Just let him. Yeah, if he wants to do damage to us, you know, I don't even care. Yeah, just do as much damage as you want. It doesn't even, like, matter. Yeah, whatever. Dagger Blitz! He did actually recover quite a bit of health. And I believe he's immune to staggering. We got him. Allegro. We got up to 4! Look at that! Temple level 4! Okay. Fully realized courage. If an ally died last scene, purge all status ailments from self, gain 1 strength and endurance and 2 protection, stagger protection at the start of the scene. If this character is not staggered, respond to one-sided... completely lost. One-sided attacks with neutralize up to 2 times per scene. Reduce incoming and outgoing damage and stagger damage by 80%. For each emotion level, this character has increase incoming and outgoing by 20%. Whenever a die this character plays rolls the minimum value, gain 1 Nix. Upon losing a clash, gain 2 Nix. Whenever the emotion level rises, gain 5. Whenever an ally dies, gain 10. Okay, reduce the cost of a random... neutralize. On clash lose, restore 1 life, boost the power of the next offensive die. Do it again. And then one-sided, inflict 1 feeble, disarm, and bind. Gain 2 protection, stagger protection, purge all feeble, disarm, or bind at random. Ruinous Rue. If no clashes are won with offensive die, gain 1 strength and endurance next scene. Gain 1 protection, gain 1 protection. Blame game. Oh, it's not my fault. Draw 1 page. Gain 2 plus personal emotion level times 2. Or half. I don't know. And a half. Negative emotion points. Joker card. Can only be used at emotion level 3 or above. If all attacks connect, revive a random ally and exhaust this page. Bro, what? That sounds... Say it with me now. Capital B busted. One-sided. Destroy the last die on this page 3 times. On hit, inflict 3 erosion. Okay.
Yeah, that seems fine. That seems totally fine.
Now then,
let's do this. Yesterday! Imagine if we could just open up with that. Oh, that would be freaking stupid. Okay, let's go for multi-slash, and then I'm gonna go for a shock wave, graze the grass, and then counter with a mend weapon and hope that I do not die. Blunt. Allow me to be blunt for just a moment. You are going to die. Horizontal and vertical. Let's do this. Oh. The wing voracious for knowledge. Hey, you won that one. Strength and endurance, baby. Binding arms, that reduces the cost. Vertical, wow, that's a lot of blocks. Okay, got through with mend weapon. Multi-slash, also manages to get through. Shockwave, okay. Disappointment itself. Let's just mass debuff. All of the debuffs. Also, wow, really? Can we not hear Tiphereth's music at all? Kaboom. Let's see what we can do. Oh. Yes, very good. The will of the city. Loading, loading, loading. Stargaze working out for us. Very good. Backup tray. This is a little something I came up with. Frontal assault does not work out for us. Neither does horizontal cut. Debuff them just a little bit more. I want to mass prepare. Okay, so we're gonna discard all of these. So let's just try and draw as much as we can. Will of the City. It's good enough. Starlight Bond. Right there. Ah! I would have liked if those worked out, but you know, at the end of the world. Good stagger. We're all gonna recover just a little bit of health, and we don't win those clashes. Man, if only we had the Joker card right about now. Or the Nihil thingy, where we inflict erosion. Okay, vertical slash. All right, I need to check and see what Nyx does. You know what? I want to go for love right here. Now, what does Nyx do? Holy. Hang on. Okay. Stacks up to 100. Gain effects depending on the stack. 10 plus. Upon losing a clash, gain 1 strength and resilience up to 2 times. 20 plus. Upon winning a clash, if the difference in dice values is 4 or greater, recover health. 30 plus. Upon winning a clash, if the difference in dice values is 4 or greater, deal damage to the opponent. 40 plus. At the start of the scene, restore 2 light. 50 plus. Restore... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... 50, 2 strength. 60, draw 2 pages. 70, inflict 5 bind to all characters. 80, inflict 5 disarm to all other characters. 90, inflict 5 feeble to all other characters. 100, inflict 1 erosion to all other characters. Wow, can we please put that on Amaterasu, considering... Look at him! Hang on. Literally look at him. He is literally Jester of Nihil build. Can we please have that on him? Dead. Okay, we need to deal with this Nyx character before it becomes too late. Okay, Steel Knuckles, that's 2 down. That's 3 down.
debuff more. Actually, where is it?
Magical girls. Yes. Nihil.
We're preparing. Almost there. Also, we're getting nasty debuffs because he's starting to really... No, 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 no! Oh, my... Okay. Let's not do that again. That was stupid. I can't believe I just did that. Ugh. That was so unbelievably stupid. Okay, well, at the very least, it's not gonna, like, totally ruin my life or something, but it does suck. Now he's getting to the point where he's gonna be able to use erosion on us. So, let's try and deal with that relatively quickly as we can afford to, at least. Okay. Okay. Yes. Sink. And then draw light. Ow! Okay, we lost a clash. That is actually a good thing for Amaterasu. It'll be an even better thing if we can put that, the Nyx passive on him. Okay, he is staggered, so that's, not incredible. Wow, we both rolled 1. Amazing. Okay, you're staggered, so you're not going to be able to do too terribly much damage to us. End of the line. Although we are really not doing much damage. Sink. Kaboom! No! Not quite. Okay, you know what? It's time to face myself. And then we'll also just make sure that you're dead too. Oh god, is this literally just like... Yeah. Oh no. Alright. The strongest. Okay. Retaliate. Legendary. Upon becoming staggered, fully recover from stagger. Upon taking lethal damage, fully recover HP, and fully recover from stagger. If equipped by Gebura, Binah, or Roland, gain access to a unique ego page. Each scene boosts the power of a random type of offensive die by +2. Dice on that inflict 2 bleed. Upon defeating an enemy, become immune to all damage and stagger damage until the end of the scene. Normal Gebura stuff. Crimson Grace and the Shroud. Light Attack. Eye of Death Innervation. One of the following options occurs at random. Gain 4 Strength, Endurance, or gain 3 Feeble, Disarm, or both. Daredevil Dance. If this page deals at least 8 damage, lower its cost by 1, draw 1 page. Give a random ally 0 to 3 strength next scene. Phantom Fangs. Inflict 3 wound, 1 wound, gain strength. Cost 1 less for every 25% of max HP missing. If HP is at 25% or lower, draw 1 page. Lower the max value of all die on the target's page. If the value of this die is less than the one, turn it into a block die. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, we better deal with Callie as quickly as possible. That's gonna be a problem. Boost all dice. Yeah, let's try and counter that right away. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. Old boys. Ow. Old versus new. Prime versus experience. Okay, we need to ensure nobody dies. Wayhander gets a one-sided bonus, inflict some burn, restore some light. Surprisingly, did not win that block clash. We won that one, though. Echelon's order. Okay. And then there goes the music. Ooh, yikes. Great split vertical, perhaps? And then you're gonna gain some strength. Okay, not a lot we can do about that. Maybe if we just do 1,000,000 damage to you, that'll be just as good. Go! Okay, counter die. Yeah, we do good enough. Great split vertical is far better than onrush. Now, she's going to recover from stagger, and she's also going to revive if we kill her. So, you know, it's going to be a bit unfortunate. Ow. Ow. Okay, one down. Keep doing as much damage as possible. Okay. Now we just need to get through the rest of this health bar and the next health bar, and then that should basically be that. At least that's how easy it should be. Roll of the Wolf, gain some counter die power. Okay, Spear, Upstanding Slash. I'm going to counter Upstanding Slash. We don't have the light at the moment. Alright, good enough. Wheels is enough to kill. Okay, Stagger, that's as good as dead. That's going to be a cost reduction for her. I believe her first, so you know what? She can have that. Okay, you are down for the count. Okay, gain more strength. Now, as much as I want to just go full-on 1v1, we're not actually able to, because if Kingsley dies, we lose. Purge all status ailments from self. For each different status ailment purge, gain 1 strength and endurance to scene. On-clash win, destroy the opponent's next die. Ah. Okay. That's kind of a problem. Okay, let's kill you. And then just do damage to her. As much as possible, preferably. Okay, draw, restore light. Same thing. Yeah. And then one more. Good enough for me. Okay, all her allies are dead. Okay, counter die does not quite work out. We're about to get through one of her health bars. Boom! She recovers back to full. She's probably about to go red mist form, honestly. Gain a bit of strength in preparation for next scene. Do as much damage as possible. Okay, restore a little bit of health for everybody. Draw. Your move. Ah, not able to do anything, are we? Then it looks like you're running out of gas. Gotcha. Okay, maximum. Yep. For each other living ally, gain 1 strength, endurance, protection, stagger protection, or haste. When using a unity page, all day. Really? Unity page for cheese. I've actually never thought of that. But that's actually a really... You know what? Why have I never thought of a unity floor on cheesed? Now that that's being presented to me, that just seems so obvious. Why have I never done a unity floor on cheesed? That, genuinely, that just seems so obvious now. Just, charged has always made sense to me. Maybe we should try a unity floor. It has so much freaking stuff for just like, if all allies are alive, revive all allies get a passive, or if they die, they revive. Like, it just makes so much sense. How have I never put that together? Huh. Magic of Trust. After using a combat page on a target, leave an emerald mark on them until the end of the scene. Dice targeting the marked enemy gain +2 power on hit, gain 1 emerald light. Only 1 enemy can be marked at a time. Crossblade advance. Okay, I'm just... I'm gonna hover over these, because I gotta be honest, I can already see that this episode is going to be ridiculously long again.
Well then. Shall we? Oh my, it's been quite a while since I've done cheesed. I actually do not think I remember how to do him. Or maybe I do, who knows. Alright then, let's gain some charge.
Ow. Ow. That's alright. As soon as we get ourselves stacked up in the charge department, you going down. Bonk. Nah. Okay, gaining charge. We just gotta get charged up, and then we are gonna be good to go. Obviously, we just have to get to that point, which it seems like we are just about at. Let's go Savage Mode really, really early, and then I want to go for an energy conversion. What if I just go... No one else has Cleansing Flame, right? Actually, Nebula Cannon. Right here. And then we go Stargaze. Mechanical Cocoon. Give everybody charge. Erase what remains. And then I want to go Energy Adjustment and Value. Okay, here we go. Nebula. Bonk. Or kabam. Kersmash. Almost staggered. Alright. Erase what remains. Energy Adjustment. Savage Mode. Okay, we have so much charge to work with now. This should be really, really good. Not to mention, as we're spending our charge, we're slowly gaining more and more power as well. Let's go for Courage on Cheese. Why not? Normal music, hooray. Okay. I don't know what Cleansing Flame does. I thought it's supposed to purge positive status effects, but it doesn't feel like it's doing that. Maybe I'm just not seeing it correctly, but regardless, we I was gonna say cheese. We stagger fake cheesed. That's what I meant to say. And okay, we're taking a little bit of damage. That's okay. Nothing we can't deal with. I'm gonna go Gleaming on Grapes because he tends to just get like outgunned. let's go for... I want to go Stargaze and Graze the Grass. That way we're just about ready. Starfall Ultimatum, even though we can't use it yet, and then draw. Let's go Nameless One and Mechanical Cocoon. And then we still can't do anything on Cozy because we went a little bit too trigger happy. Oh yeah, because we did everything on him. That little bit unfortunate. Regardless, command Starfall. And then we can also add another one. Not that we'll be able to use it, but we can still add it. And then let's do... Can't do Feral Knives yet, so let's block that. Wait, does this hit... Okay, I thought that hit absolutely everybody. That would have been a problem. Go for Shockwave here. Let's do... Spend a bunch of our charge, only to gain it back. And here we go. Data deletion error.
Well, what can I say? We'll work together very well.
Ooh, that's a nice looking... I'll tell you what, I think Sombor wants some of that. Honestly, though, Azazel would look pretty good in this, too. Garyon, the head. Legendary, adaptive armor, attrition protocol. Okay, basically just normal Binah stuff. Merry Widow. Inflict 3 aroma, increase the cost. You know what? I'm just gonna hover over him again. Oh, yikes. Black Forest seems insane. Also, discard floor, huh? Strange. Bad news, I think this is gonna be here for the rest, and I am absolutely not restarting. So, we're just gonna see red particles all over our screen for the rest of it. Because I'm not restarting. You're insane if you think I'm restarting with how long this is. There is no way that I'm restarting. I'd rather just deal with it. That's me. I'd rather just deal with it. Blah. Nah. Blah. 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 Okay, 0 stagger damage. That's okay. Okay, this is probably going to be one of the harder floors. Azazel taking quadruple damage is not great. Yep, we're stuck with it. Okay, well, we just kind of have to deal with it, because I'm not restarting. There is no world where I restart. Okay. Got through that. Not getting any damage down, but that's not the worst. I guess if we can keep Binah down, that'd be ideal. Ow. Okay, we're inflicted with Power Null. Not that we had any anyway, so that's okay. Good dodge. They have Resilience, so we're not doing any debuffs. So actually, because of that, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to go for Weight of Sin. I'm just going to go regular build. Let's do Degraded Pillar. I also want to do Degraded Fairy. I want to kill Binah as quickly as physically possible. Let's go for Shockwave and then go for the Free Fairy. Then let's go for the other Shockwave before going for... Token of Friendship should be fine. Ooh, this is expensive. Let's go for the really, really expensive Tackle Mount. And that's it. Can't go for Strangle the Storm just yet. Let's go for Overwhelming Momentum, because it might work out for us. Increase the... and then we'll just have to deal with that. Like a big boy. Jeez, this is a really tanky floor. Ah. unfortunate. Okay, there goes our revive. Tackle mount. Overwhelming momentum. Give ourselves a bit more strength. Brace up so we draw. Pillar low rolled, so we got bonk for it. Okay, let's... Small flutters. I'm trying to think. Marcos actually has quite a bit. So let's try it on him. Okay, the music has kicked in. Okay, more. Oh, wow, these are unlocked. No wonder. Well, let's lock you back up, shall we? Let's do Arcana Wave just to try and win that. And then try and win that. Let's go Chain. Another Chain, potentially. Then Restrain. Shockwave. Let's see. Counter that. And counter that. Ah! Alright, that didn't quite work out for us. Marcos might have his passive triggered. Oh, really? Rolled enough by 1. That is so unfortunate. Okay. Oh, jeez. You know, if we lose, do we literally have to full-on restart? Boy, I hope not. You know what? Judgment. Lamp. Degraded Seal. I'm gonna go for Degraded Chain, too. I'm keeping you down. Then, let's go for Lamp. Yeah. And go for 3-cost multi-slash, because that's perfectly fine. Tackle mount right here. Season the meat. And taste test. Okay. Helps a bit. Okay, do that. Fairy. Chain. Lock. Okay, good lock. Degraded Chain. She is completely held down next turn. Gotta get through all that resilience, but completely suppressing them is equally a good thing. A tiny bit of damage. Oh, right. I forgot that she revived, because she also had the legendary passive, so we need to get through her health bar again. Luckily, she is completely locked down for this turn. So let's, in the name of justice, Shockwave, Chain, Free Fairy, Intimidate to take you out, Brace Up, and then Furious Battle Cry. Then, we actually need some light. So let's draw and just kind of hope it goes well. Okay, Chain, keeping them locked down. Degraded Fairy, try and get through Binah's second health bar. Oh, double low-end proc. You love to see it. Okay, manages to win the clashes. Recover some health for everybody. Inflict some burn. Okay, dodge didn't quite work out for us. Gain some strength and endurance as well as stagger. That's pretty solid. Okay, she gets a turn now. Not that she's doing very much with it, so I will absolutely accept that. Okay, take that out. Try and dodge that. And then do some more damage. Aha.
The true arbiter.
Chain. Lock. Okay, then...
A fantastic feast.
Season the meat. Taste test. And that's good enough. Then, shockwave. And brace up. Okay, here's hoping that this is gonna be enough to get through most of these health bars. Lock her down. Double lockdown. You cannot do anything now. Fantastic Feast manages to fail us. We get a kill. Lock makes stuff more expensive, just in case she can still do something. Brace up to draw. Token of Friendship doesn't quite work out for us. Fantastic Feast, however, is going to do okay damage. Okay. Good. Stagger. And a kill. Okay. 2 left. One of them being Binah. Okay. That's a lot of stats to get through. Tilted Scale with Marcos Jr., if you please. Justitia. Okay.
Time to finish you off.
Boom!
Got her! Patron Librarian of Religion. Oh no, I see a lot of White Knight stuff. Uh-oh. Okay. For every 3 stacks of Reverence this character has, one of the following effects triggers. Slash, Pierce, Blunt, Endurance, Conviction, Protection, Stagger Resist, Recover HP. Reverence recovers Stagger Resist instead of dealing Stagger Resist. As long as there are other targetable allies, this character cannot be targeted.
Most faithful disciple.
Be not afraid. Restore 1 light. Draw 1 page. Allies with 6+ reverence also restore 1 light.
Okay. Sentinel. Thy Savior.
Benediction.
And... What? Hang on. Dice on this page... Okay. Whew. I was gonna say. Dice on this page deal no damage or physical damage. 66 to 66. On hit, deal damage equal to target's reverence. Damage and stagger damage. Okay. Great Beacon, okay. Reverence, yes.
Thou art the king. Thou wilt light my candle. Thy will be done. Thy words come unto me. I shall preserve thee. Bear upon my body thy marks of him.
Okay, well, this is gonna be an interesting one.
You may deceive your foes in battle, but remember that you must be true to yourself at all times. Now then, it seems as though we are partaking of a battle between faith and obsession.
Okay, this is gonna be a bit scary, I can say that much.
Time is against us in this place.
Okay. Slowly getting through it. Slowly but surely. Really early baptism. That is super, super solid. Okay. Boom. You know what? We just gotta spend it all. Boom. 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 Okay. Zero cost Book of Light. Okay. Yeah. We just gotta go for it. Go. Okay, Book of Light. Well, it's kind of working out for us so far. We're not being inflicted with too much reverence, although, you know, that could change at a moment's notice. Though our damage is just is still pretty pathetic. Because that's not really what we do. We don't deal damage. Just a little bit left to go. We are done in terms of our baptisms. So we do not have to worry about that anymore. So let's just try and get ourselves nice and prepped.
You never know when something might go terribly, terribly wrong.
Okay. And Will of the City here, because that's all you can do. Then boom, and boom. Alright. If nothing else, this turn is going to prepare us a ton. Even if he were to go White Knight with all 12 apostles, the enemy that is, we would still be ready. Okay, 3 people, emotion level 4. What are you doing? Kingdom Come. Not a lot we can actually do to counter that. So, I'm basically just gonna ignore it and just try to get a kill. Ow. Well, we're gaining emotion levels. Okay, everyone is level 4. Confession. Paradise Lost.
And now, the time comes that you have been waiting for. Art thou prepared?
Wow, he actually managed not to die to those.
A shame it will not matter.
Behold, my power comes for thee.
It's just too many blocks for you.
Now, what will thy do, faced with thy savior?
Oh, yeah.
The floor of religion. Seems only fitting.
That thy savior was thy demise.
Rolando.
12 fixes. Legendary Dark Tenacity.
Every third die gains +1 power, and on hit, gain 1 strength. Every 3 scenes, restore 2 light, draw 2 pages, and gain a speed die for the scene. Ex Nihilo ad infinitum. Shimmering, kind of? And nothing else. Ruinous track cannot be redirected and does damage to a bunch of enemies. And they also have everything else. Alright, fair enough. Also, there's one left. Is that Dat? Okay.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Apodocy. Purge all status ailments from self. Wow, that, dust to dust. Wow, these are not, these are not the cards that you had a second ago. Not even close. Okay, well, fair enough. I guess if you're allowed to cheat, then you may as well. Also, single target mass summonation. Huh.
What won't they do next?
Hit him with the really early wheels and rank of motion. Yeah. And then I want to go... actually. Let's do... Overthrow? I guess we... Yeah, do Veiling. Ow. 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 Bonk.
The wing braces for knowledge. Oh, you stinky.
Overthrow. Alright. Roland's got a lot of health. We might need to take out everyone else. But we're going to see. I'm going to go for Energizing Shower really early on. Remorseful Grief. Holy... Greater Durandal, 20 to 39 twice. Seems fair. Had I known he was gonna do that, I would have taken the everyone can only take 10 damage. To be fair, it is only on Sally, I guess, and she already has it, but... Ow. Painful. That was an immediate stagger. Okay, Slay works out for us. We knew Scenario wasn't quite gonna work, but that's okay. Crown of Thorns. Let's get ready. Actually, maybe we go for the censored play. Huh. I guess we could. Let's do probing. And then Sever the Night Sky. Do a crime. Do another crime. Oh, wow, replicated memory, huh? Let's go Leaves. And then Power of Knowing. Then we'll see. Maybe we win, maybe we don't. And then go Durandal right here. On Clash, lose, destroy all the opponents' die. Well, we lost. Ow. Okay, recover a bit of stagger resist regardless. Sever the Night Sky! And that works for me. Power of Knowing. Dash. I think we can make a lot of use out of it with the Dark Carmen. Let's see. Let's go Degraded. Not that big of a deal. Let's go Degraded Serum K. And then let's just go for Ranga. Okay, now. And Alacritus Assault. Then I want to go for probing right here. Sever the Night Sky just to try and get through it. Censored. And then double health restore. Let's see. Break all those dice. Then Power of Knowing. And Knowledge Acquisition. Yep, we knew we were going to lose that one. That's okay, though. Good. Okay, big damage. Sever the Night Sky! And... oh, I forget he also has Legendary. I was so certain he was about to be staggered. Which means we have to go through another health bar of his as well. I'm gonna do Forbidden Fruit, into Despair, into Censored on Carmen. It seems only fitting. Are you ready for a good turn? Because it's probably not gonna be this one. Okay, that's a Mass Summonation, so Veiling After Images was not able to go through it. And good enough. Ow. Okay, preferably we don't get staggered. Evade wasn't quite enough. Snake Slit, let's try and get him dealt with. Knowledge the Black Silence, which is very fitting right about now. Okay, double counter, very good. Shockwave. Boom, the second scenario. Okay. Stagnate time. That should be pretty useful. What are you doing? Ulterior Logic. Furioso. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. Let's go... yeah. Let's just leave it. Okay. Crime. Double Ocean Current. And then Censored. Now, Veiling After Images to stop Furioso. I know that is super cheesy, but oh well. And then let's go for Overthrow. White Dragon. Yep, that seems pretty good right about now. Wing Voracious for Knowledge. Let's go Multi-Slash, and then let's also go Knowledge Acquisition. Then, I want to go
Furioso
into Overcharge CMW. Good. And then Ring of Motion. Alright, should be good. Good, got through it all.
Furioso.
Just completely stop his Furioso in his tracks, although he didn't actually lose his stacks. So that to me says that he can just use it again.
The White Dragon Clan.
Wings Voracious for Knowledge. He's not able to counter it. Overthrow into a stagger. Double Ocean Current. Holy Multi-Slash.
Knowledge Acquisition.
The Ocean Current.
And Censor. Despair. Ecstasy. Censored is making its way. Censored will destroy all that you hold dear. You will be lost to Censored.
And of course, if we had to this would be the floor. That health! Speed of Word. Gain an additional speed die +1 max light capacity for every scene up to 5. Gain access to a powerful ego page depending on the current floor. The emotions of all allies build up twice as fast. At the start of the scene, restore 1 light, draw 1 page. At the start of the act, draw 2 pages and give all allies additional passive abilities depending on the current floor. Boost the minimum and maximum value of all die by 1 to 2. At the start of the act and upon recovering from stagger, gain 20 resilience. Lose 1 resilience upon losing a stack. Reduce incoming damage and stagger damage from all sources by the amount of resilience on self. Gains different effects depending on the current floor. At the end of the scene, exhaust a random page in each enemy's hand or deck. If an enemy does not have any pages, kill them. Okay, that seems fair. At the end of the act, revive all allies with 50 HP. The cost of all pages is decreased by 1. At the start of the scene, draw 1 page.
Learn.
Remove all dice from this page and copy the dice on the opponent's page. Add a copy of the opponent's page to hand that can only be used next scene. For every 6 damage dealt by this page, restore 1 light, draw 1 page. On hit, recover 6 HP, gain 1 strength next scene. Recycle this die up to 2 times. The light. Guilt. Reduce power of all targets' dice by the emotion level. Inflict 2 doubt and feeble. Doubt, all dice lose X minimum value. 3 doubt is lost at the end of each scene. Okay. Lower. Okay. Track, Urging, Long Winter, Guilt, Blood. And let's just keep it going with this floor. We're gonna need every floor for this, aren't we? Something is just giving me that sneaking suspicion. But for now, let's use a bit of ecstasy. Ooh, Binah. Huh. Well, alright. Absolute defense. Invert the power of target's current die. Okay, yeah, that seems totally fine. That just kind of sucks. Big turn. Oh, lost it by 1, really? Well, that's unfortunate. Man, you are freaking tank E. Ah, oh well. Oh, almost an early stagger. Wait. Oh, so close. Almost everybody's emotion level 5. Energizing shower.
And now,
Yes. The ego has commenced. Now, what is this? Upon a successful one-sided attack, inflict 1 ice splinter. Alright. Featherstorm. Restore 5 light. Inflict despair, doubt, and disarm. Alright, here we go. As if the stars are far away. Okay, Featherstorm. Currently going the wrong way, but we won't even worry about that. Now it's going the right way. Okay. Good dodge. Jeez, you are gonna be one tough cookie to crack. Which, I mean, considering you literally own the library, I'm not exactly too surprised, but still gonna suck. Okay, very good. Gain as much freaking unstable charge as we can. That way we're able to go all in. Well, you know, provided everything goes well. Which, it looks like it is.
Sensor, you are finished. I will destroy you, and you will be lost.
Keep stacking. This game isn't finished yet. But it looks like dear little Angela is all alone. Time to die. Oh, that's so upsetting. I guess that's because we're so debuffed, though. More. More. Okay, get rid of as much of that resilience as we possibly can. Make this as easy as we possibly can, more like. Ouch. Okay, big damage. Scenario, you're probably gonna change floors, aren't you? I don't think we're gonna have this, well, quote, quote, this easy of a time. Also, considering your shimmer little star whatever thing seems to change its effect, I'm led to believe that's just gonna become like a one-shot to everybody. I'm certainly hoping not, but we're gonna see. You revived all your people, really? Greatest Durandal. Mass individual. Oh, that's
Delight.
Target restores 1 light, inflict 1 burn, and dazed. Exposed, learn, urging. Ugh.
How nasty.
Okay, so we currently have 40 unstable charge. So we need 10 more. And then... yeah, 10 more, and then we're basically good to go. Okay, yeah. Let's try and get just a little bit more. Durandal should be able to set it over the edge. Let's go for swift evasion. That's all we can basically do at the moment. Let's see. Boom, boom. Okay, let's go for snake slit. And then... probing it... I don't... honestly, nothing is going to work against that. I'm just going to leave it blank. Let's go for a big attack here for the counter. And then, honestly, let's do pierce through. Then I want to do scenario. Wing voracious. Power of knowing. And that's our turn. Wow, greatest Durandal is kind of busted. Okay. Almost there. Oh, that stagger sucks. Oof, well, here goes Sally's passive. Okay. So we're at 42. She is completely out of light. Let's go Soothing Memory. Flashing. Hammer Retaliate. And Degraded. And that should be enough to basically make us good to go. Featherstorm cannot affect Carmen. Who would have guessed? Angela simply can't see Carmen. Oh! How many times can you use that freaking page? Shame you can't see me. 53. Next turn, Angela, you will fall to me. Really starting to run out of light. Well, life, not light. Your time has come. Now die. Oh, game can't even keep up. Carmen, dead staring Sally as she's being beaten on. Censored.
What's the matter, Angela? Can't you see me? I'm right in front of you. What are you going to do about me? I'm going to kill you, and you're just watching. Don't you want to stop me? Don't you want me to stop? Then stop me. Stop me before I stop you.
And that was the Ruinous Library. Which also means that I still see the red effects. But that, as they say, was that. That is going to finally mark the end, kind of. We missed a fair bit. But the end of the city-wide revolt. If you would like to experience some of the fixed decks, as well as some more of the secret receptions, be my guest. Feel free. I gotta get you to play it somehow. So there you go. But I believe that is going to do it for this episode of the Library of Ruina. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for watching this... What is this now, a trilogy? No, a quadrilogy? Quadrilogy of the city-wide revolt. And we still didn't do everything it had to offer, but we're certainly as close as can be. So, but before we officially end this, I guess, quadrilogy here, I need to show off the builds that we have created. Oh, game's a little laggy for some reason, not sure why. So without further ado, here is every single one of our builds up to date. Some of them pending changes. So, I'm gonna go through them at a relatively quick rate due to there being so many to go through. But all in all, I think every one of our builds is pretty good. By the way, some of the ego suits you see, they're just from like a fight where you just kill like a really, really weak Jack, and that's basically it. So that's the reason I didn't show how we got these. It's literally just a one fight thing where you hit him once and then he's immediately dead. Also, we will put Kelana back in the maid suit. Don't worry about that. I haven't forgotten. But I just thought the dress looked really nice. So, whoo boy, we have a lot of builds that have gone through a little bit of changes. But all in all, I'm willing to say most decks are pretty much untouched just because I'm sort of happy with where they are. While with others, they really need some more reworking. Like, I'm willing to say some aren't even done, by the way. If they haven't gone through all the costs, that's because we just ran out of room. But that's perfectly fine. All in all, Malkuth's floor is still very, very heavily reliant on both bind and burn. It's the two things that it enjoys the most, and who am I to take that away? It's simply too powerful. I only think I'm using one viewer build, and that is actually Yesod. I don't believe I'm really using any other viewer suggested builds, just because I usually like to build stuff myself. Because if I don't build it, well then I don't really know the thought process that went behind it, usually. So I'm not going to be able to get better at building stuff. So that's the biggest reason why I haven't taken very many viewer suggestions for builds. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with like 90% of them. not Aeon being basically the tankiest freaking thing on the planet. And obviously some of our decks are just going to be a lot more OP than others. But that's fine. It was always bound to happen. Also, I keep staggering my speech. I don't know if you notice or not, but I'm staggering my speech because of the little lag between loading screens. I don't know if it's really gonna, mess up the audio or not, but better safe than sorry. I do want to try Divine Love on Mal, because I want to be sure that this doesn't work. And we're only doing stagger anyway, so at worst, it's just one free point. So may as well. And then I really think Reawaken Fearlessness combined with Survivor is actually going to be ridiculously OP. Especially since we can stagger ourselves basically as many times as we want. It only takes one good turn with 2 pages to stagger ourselves, and then we become invulnerable during the stagger. And then, of course, we are only allowed to use this on poor Icebox, but it still makes him pretty dang tanky. He just doesn't do that much damage. Then, of course, we start to get to the good and juicy stuff, but debatably Hod's floor hasn't actually changed all that much, other than a bit more bleed synergy. But that's fine. Overall, Hod is still one of our more simple in terms of passives, just Blade Unlocked, Fervor, and a chance to inflict bleed. I'd say Sheeta is still just one of the best in terms of just raw defense, because that evade power is just so juicy. Enhanced Thought Gear, obviously, mwah. Logistics support for a little bit of floor-wide support, mwah. Liquefied Flesh, because not only does it make evade stronger, it also makes the block stronger. Sure, Sheeta might be a tiny bit weaker in terms of evasion than Sally, but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. At the end of the day, it's like the difference between 1 power or 2 power, but based on how many times we've been 1 short, maybe it is a little bit of a deal breaker. Of course, Sarah is just completely bleed orientated, mainly on herself, but just so we have a bit more bleed synergy, because this floor really relies on it. So, I mean, hey, may as well just get super powerful from it. Crimson is still very, very bleed heavy. However, she does have a bit of strength based on that bleed now, which is just going to make her even better. But I'd say Remembrance is probably something we could go without. It is a very, back foot catch-up thing, but it is still pretty solid. Mutilating Saw is also just the better +1 bleed. Bloody Attraction is a new thing. Every time we hit with the slash, we're going to inflict more bleed. And obviously, that's a good thing. And then upon winning a clash, we inflict even more bleed. Bleed, 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 bleed. And then Caius, the ultimate singleton deck. You cannot go wrong with his immense power. Because it only gets stronger and stronger the later into the act he goes. Now, he has been dying kind of early on, which is unlucky, but that's fine. Now we start getting into some of the bigger changes. Netzach is basically just a tank. He regens so much health. He gains barrier, he gains mental barrier, he has a bunch of recycling, a ton of discard synergy. It's just it's just juicy. It is just amazing. Not to mention he can recover a ton of health and sanity. Stagger, I mean. Kura has gone back to the Bremen's page. I just think it's a really nice glue for the floor. You really can't go wrong with just a little bit of extra support. Especially when that extra support happens to do a ton of damage. And Grit just to help us out from trying to be staggered a bit less, but meh. And then, of course, we still have our Gallia's page, which has not changed at all. Still trying to figure out that combo. Slowly but surely, we're making it work. He is using breakdown pages because I think it'll be a little bit good. Messenger just to buff up our companions, and then Mirage to try and prevent him from being staggered. Although I tend to forget about the give buffs to allies cards, so maybe I should take that off, but that's fine. Sam is using Negative's page and being the full emotion of the floor. And then we are using the Idol of Darkness, which gives us a fighter that never retreats, bosses orders, nay, woof woof, and block, the base game version. Zulu, because you can't really go wrong with a chance for more light, and then Calmness, because clashing power. And then finally, Isabel, the director of the floor and the white noise. Who, overall, it's the white noise. We can't change that. But we're using a fighter that never retreats because OP. Moonlight Stone because, well, recovering from stagger is pretty strong. And then we have a second white noise just to kind of have it here because we're already maxed. I don't know why we have a second one, but that's fine. This keeps it out of the list. That way we're not double dipping. Tiphereth has practically not changed. She is using Wish Dream because it is just really solid. And then basically all her cards. Freedom just for a little bit of extra draw. We are then using Encourage to heal everybody, and 12 Fixers to make her even stronger, combined with her own passive that boosts her dice roll. It's just a really, really nice getup. Amaterasu is using the page of a Patron Librarian of Natural Science. And let me tell you, I've got a good feeling about this Amaterasu deck. This is what he needed. Survivability to get to the point where he can start mass discarding and mass debuffing. We are, of course, using Sadism so that we can debuff a little bit more. Guts, just in case something goes really, really terrible and we die anyway. And yeah, so we should have a significantly easier time doing the, I guess, reverse Exodia, because it's not the Tiff Zodia where you stack all the negative and then you go Nyx and it's like, and you're mega powered. It's more like mass debuffing the enemy by destroying your own deck and, well, yeah. Kinsey is still using Nikolai's page with a little bit of reworking, because in my experience she just wasn't gaining enough charge and it kind of just felt bad. So we're trying to change that up a little bit. 12 Fixers just to make her dice a little bit more powerful. Gaining a little bit of haste if we have 11 or more charge, and then of course gaining protection so that we're able to use our battle symbols a little bit more effectively. Not to mention you can't go wrong with extra protection. Sosa is still using Aui's page, and you can actually see all of her passives right here. All in all, I think Aui's page is actually pretty solid. It's just kind of hard to make use out of the stagger part of it. So maybe we'll end up changing this. Not sure, but for the moment, it seems fine. Lily is using Aluka's page with a ton of Emerald Light synergy. Hopefully, we'll see how well this goes, but the outfit alone, mwah, it looks amazing for Lily, IMO. We do need to change her gifts. That's the one thing I forgot to change. But she looks so good with that little hairband. We are also using Sorcery, Thaumaturgy, and Enough Fire with a single Skim Prescript just to draw a little bit more for the early game. I figure, hey, she's got a book. She may as well do some magic. Gebura's floor has basically gotten a full rework, except for Roberta and Evo Knight, because, well, they're fine. We're only using Legendary. Yep, that's it. Red Mist's page is just too good, so Legendary giving a lot more survivability, it's just solid. Roberta is still using Sister Inquietude's page, which cannot be changed. We also have the strongest prowess because, well, yeah, power. And then Fervor for even more power. So at best, we're getting +6 power purely from our passives. If everything's going well, that is. Evo Knight is using Shield of the Ego because he is a shield for the floor. You can see all of his passives there. It's basically just pure defensive dice power. Can't go wrong with that. Kingsley is using Nothing There's Ego page. All in all, I think he is going to become a menace. Not only is he ridiculously hard to kill, sure, he does a little bit less damage, but he has some team buffing synergy because he has to be used to, well, affiliating with them, so to speak. But we have the Singularity Cloak, so he's going to lose a bit of his health, but he's going to gain some Stagger Barrier, Regular Barrier, pretty good, and then Black Samurai to gain some health and stagger, depending on how his clashes go. I think this is going to be solid AF. He is going to be so ridiculously hard to kill. Sure, he's not going to hit too terribly hard, but he's just going to be, like, a menace. Myra is using Smile's page and making use of Eileen's cards to be a second team-wide buffer. So Kingsley and Myra are effectively buffing the rest of the floor while also having their own little bit of power. Novo Fabric, because a little bit of survivability, can't go wrong with that. Battle Medic, because you cannot go wrong with more healing and stagger healing. And then Solidarity, because I don't see why she would die before anyone else, or rather, I don't see everyone else dying before she does, especially with Kingsley and Gebura on the floor. She's got a near full rework. We are gonna need to rework their battle symbols just a little bit, sorry. Got a little bit of dust or something from outside in me. A little bit of a dust storm outside and my window was open, so that was just great. But regardless, window's closed now, so it doesn't matter. So, we are now a Unity and Charge floor. We have Battle Medic because, Encourage, because it goes really nicely with it, and the Raven suit so that we can hold a ton of charge. We then have Ivanko, who is still using Jasper's page because I just think Jasper's page is really, really solid. Not to mention, it works pretty well IMO with his staff. So, yeah, can't go wrong with that. And then we are using a bit of Fragile, bit of Power, and then a lot more power based on charge spent. Because we are going to be spending a ton of charge, and some people are going to gain charge and spend charge, but not of their own accord. For example, we give everybody charge, and then we spend everybody's charge with Nebula Cannon. So that's why Cheese can hold so much charge. Ulysses on Grapes on Vines. Because it's just really good for a charge floor, so I kind of didn't want to get rid of it. Broken Cane so that we are gaining a lot more power. Battle Medic to keep everyone alive, and Manipulator of Odds because bad luck plagues my every move. Cozy is still using Karis, although with a lot more Unity synergy. Oh, I say a lot more, he's got like 2 cards that have Unity synergy, but regardless, it should be fine enough. Broken Cane because power. Charge Shield and Energy Discharge because he's going to be generating a lot of charge, so may as well gain some buffs out of it. And then Bong Bong is still using Spica with a little bit more Unity synergy and a bit more charge synergy because she was actually struggling with charge quite a bit. But we're using some Spendy Spend for charge, Battle Medic again, and Calmness. So overall, a ton of teammate synergy. I also plan to use Courage every single time on Cheese, and then whenever we get to tier 3, see, Powder of Life is just so freaking strong. But I'm honestly debating Magic Trick. It could be really, really cool. But yeah, basically Powders of Life just to keep us alive. Binah is still Binah, but with a little bit of a twist. Arbiter's Fragment, because Degraded Seal's just so good. Skills of a Fairy, so that she does a bit more Fairy, since she's basically the only one that does it. Yukari does a little bit, but... And then Legendary, because, well, you can't go wrong with a Revive, now can you? Marcos Jr. has exchanged a couple of his cards because they just weren't doing anything for him, but he's all the more stronger and helpful because of it. Twin Hauler for a little bit of self-sustain. Moonglow, because it's a little bit of protection for an ally who needs it, and then, you guessed it, Battle Medic, because, mwah, you can't go wrong with more sustain. Yukari is still Carry On. Actually, I don't think her deck has changed since she got this one. Blood Fiendish, Empowered First Shot, and Mind Hauler. Yeah, she legit hasn't changed. Just sustain with a fair amount of power. Azazel is still using... It says Cygnus, but that's not who it is. It's Stormweaver. But regardless, it's still using Stormweaver's Page. I just really like Stormweaver's Page, especially with the increased... We're gaining strength, endurance, we're debuffing, we're doing mass attacks, and we have a revive. Not to mention we gain 1 strength, 2 endurance. If we do trigger a revive, it's just really, really solid. Like, at best, we're gaining... Had to do quick math. We have like 6 or 7 strength, at best, each scene, which is just really good, especially if it's followed up by Strangle the Storm. Just, you know, amazing. He is playing a little bit for the late game because he has the +2 offensive and defensive dice, depending on emotion level, and immediate repair just to try and stop him from being CC'd for an extremely long time. By the way, if Sombor was still in the Knight outfit, like the Binah Knight outfit, everybody on the floor would be Binah decorated except for Marcos, but that's always kind of been the thing. So legit, almost everyone has an outfit relating to the floor. So imagine Sombor in the Knight outfit. Well, bam, there it is. But that being said, we are using Greta, just mass defense. Now, I know he said he wanted the emotion module, which I meant to put on, but I just changed it to show you what his build would be without it. Determination's just so good for a comeback mechanic, especially on someone with as much defensive dice power as Sombor has. Determination is just so good. But what I would probably do is swap out your shield and the Art of Defense for the emotion amplification module thingy. The same thing Smile and Negative have. I'll swap those two out for that. We then get to Hokma the Worshipper, and, well, this floor has gone through basically a complete overhaul, but the idea is the exact same as it was. Rinko Partner and Double Grief, basically, just buff up some of our allies, have a chance to boost our defensive die, and then whenever we win a clash, have a chance to boost the maximum. Just solid. Can't go wrong with more defensive dice power. We have an Ujat Page 2, who, you guessed it, is going to be able to give plenty of protection to all allies. Then we're going to be spreading a little bit more buffs, and Taxation is going to be able to potentially sap light from non-shimmering enemies, which is just, capital B busted. Unfortunately, most enemies are shimmering, so I don't know how much use we're going to get out of that, but it's still cool to have. We then have Abby with Lohot's Page. Exact same premise, basically just defend everybody. We're still, okay, this floor is still the exact same. We're still just rushing to White Knight as quickly as possible while trying to spread buffs and keep everybody alive. But that's fine. Network of Thoughts, because you can't go wrong with that, especially when you're trying to rush for a high emotion level. Serum to restore a little bit of health to everyone. And Battlefield Awareness, so that 3 random allies gain 1 protection, stagger protection. It helps a lot. Especially combined with multiple Ujat, which, you guessed it, the other 2 people are. Ardent Allegiance is really, really good because it effectively doubles some of the buffs that we're going to be getting, so can't go wrong with that. Network of Thoughts just to speedrun, and Moonglow for that extra bit of protection. And you're going to notice a trend here. It's basically the exact same thing, except we have the Ujat because, well, the Ujat card, because she is a lot more damage-orientated. Entrapment Device, because she is going to be the one with the spear, who does more damage if they have an ailment. Faultless Formation, because more regen. Can't go wrong with that. And Network of Thoughts to help with speedrunning. We then go to the floor of General Works. And yes, I will show off Roland as well, but let's go through the regular floor first. So we start with Aeon. Obviously, restoring health for everybody, very nice. Restoring more health for everyone, very nice. And then a little bit of self-sustain depending on what happens with clashes. Aeon is effectively a heal bot, especially with crime, so it's just solid. Sally has barely changed, other than 1 page, and I don't believe her passives have changed at all either. Yes, Enhanced Thought Gear, Your Shield, and Liquefied Flesh, because she does have a little bit of block die, so may as well buff them up as much as we can. Bless me. And thank you for the bless you. Vera is still using Mayumi, because it's just kind of her thing. Her deck literally has not changed since we made it. Swordplay of the Homeland for +2, and then Dark Cloud Blade for +1. It's just so strong. Like, you really can't go wrong with it. She has, I think it's +2 naturally, then +2, then +1, like, and then potentially another +2, or a +3, and then if she gets a random proc, and then Graceful Blood Fiend, which has a chance to proc every single turn, it's good. Book Hunter got a tiny bit of a rework, because I finally understand how to properly use her. So, that being said, I also think the ego page we would be giving her is the alien who reduces max stagger whenever you hit someone with a pierce. I think that's the one we're going to be giving her from now on, or the one that does max % health whenever you hit them with pierce. Either one of those, depending on the situation. Another CMK, because you cannot go wrong with regen, and I will not be told otherwise. Bringing down a star, because, well, if an enemy is OP, why can't we be? And Manipulator of Odds, because I'm tired of getting unlucky. And then, of course, Carmen, who is using the Black Claws full set. Serum K, Manifest Ego, Executioner, Roland, and then we are using J-Corp's Tactical Set to try and prevent a little bit of stagger from occurring. And then, let me see. Bonk. Here is Roland. Now, I was gonna show off a censored fight we did in this episode, but it's gonna show up in the next episode. Obviously this one's a little bit long, so just, he got it technically in this episode, but he's gonna get it next episode, so it's kind of weird like that. Since we almost always use Roland for 1v1s, he has Lone Fixer, Fearfulness, and Censored. And with that, that is going to do it for this episode of Citywide Revolt, as I said before. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.